I used to think translating a website was only about changing the words. Then I tried it myself and realized it was way harder than it looks. Things break, pages go half translated, SEO gets messy, and every update needs more manual work. So today, I'm reviewing Weglot, the tool that promises to translate your whole website in minutes using AI. Let's see how well it works and whether it might be the right fit for your site. Why this matters. Most website owners want more traffic, more customers, and more reach. And one of the easiest ways to get that is to offer your site in more languages. But the process usually takes weeks. Sometimes you even need to have different websites for every market. You need translators, you need developers, you need to manage hundreds of small edits. Now, Weglot's whole pitch is simple. Connect it once and your website becomes multilingual automatically. So I installed it, read through their official documentation, reviewed their features, and studied how everything works. And here's what I found. What Weglot actually is. Weglot is a website translation tool that uses AI to translate your entire website instantly while keeping your authenticity or tone of voice. It works with any CMS platform: Shopify, WordPress, Webflow, Squarespace, Wix, custom code, anything. When you connect it, Weglot scans your website, detects all your contents, and creates translated versions of your site under proper language URLs like yoursite.com/fr or fr.yoursite.com. It also handles the SEO parts that people usually forget, like href lang tags and translated meta tags. The main idea is simple. You don't need to copy-paste text into Google Translate, you don't need to build a second website, and you don't need to manage translations manually. Weglot does most of the heavy lifting for you. How Weglot works: the 4-step system. Weglot has a simple workflow. First, you connect it to your website, which usually takes a few minutes and doesn't require any coding. Second, it scans your site and detects every piece of text, including menus, buttons, forms, pop-ups, metadata, and even text from third-party apps. Third, it translates everything instantly into the language you choose. Finally, when you click Make Public, your translated site goes live under proper language URLs. One thing I liked is that new content is auto-detected and translated in real time, so you don't need to redo anything when you publish new pages. AI translation, the part that surprised me. After you understand the workflow, the next thing that stands out is how Weglot handles AI translation. It doesn't use its own translation engine. Instead, it connects to DeepL, Google Translate, and Microsoft Translator, and automatically picks the best engine for each language pair. So, for the first layer, everything is translated instantly. Then, they add something extra called the AI language model. This is their custom model powered by OpenAI and Google Gemini. You can train it with your brand voice, tone, glossary rules, and manual edits. Over time, the AI learns your writing style and adjusts the translations so they sound like your brand. This is helpful because default AI translations can sometimes feel robotic. Weglot tries to fix that. And if you ever need alternatives or rewrites, you can use AI suggestions directly inside the translation editor. Human editing and full control. Now, even though Weglot is AI heavy, you can customize your translation and review it manually. It's the second layer of the tool to fine-tune your translation. You can edit text inside a dashboard, edit text visually on the live site, invite teammates, invite your own translators, and even order professional translations. The visual editor is actually pretty nice because you see your site exactly as your visitors see it, and you can click on any element to edit the translation. If you want 100% human translation, you can switch off machine translations and only publish human-edited content. Multilingual SEO. This is a big deal. Weglot follows Google's best practices for multilingual SEO. It automatically creates language-specific URLs, adds href lang tags, translates metadata and alt text, translates your site server-side so Google sees it, and ensures every part is fully translated. This matters because partial translations can confuse both visitors and Google bots. Now, Weglot avoids that problem. From the case studies they share, businesses saw increases in traffic, sometimes double or more, and 9 times for Submagic on German marketing within a month just from adding translations. Localization features. Translation is one thing, But localization goes deeper. Weglot lets you replace images or media for different markets. Choose a formal or informal tone when the language allows it. Use glossaries to keep brand terms consistent. Auto-redirect visitors based on their browser language. And translate all conversation steps like forms and emails. This helps make the customer journey feel natural for people in different countries. Dashboard and workflow. All your translations live in one dashboard, not inside your CMS, which keeps things organized and improves security. Inside the dashboard, you can manage all languages, track page stats, assign tasks to teammates, use translation memory to avoid retranslating repeated text, and import or export translations if needed. The dashboard is clean, simple, and easy to use. Pricing: straightforward, but not cheap. Weglot has several plans. The free plan gives you 2,000 words in one language, which is okay for very small sites. Their paid plans include Starter at 15 euros per month for 10,000 words, Business at 29 euros per month for 50,000 words, Pro at 79 euros per month for 200,000 words, Advanced at 299 euros per month for 1 million words, and Extended at 699 euros per month for 5 million words. The pricing is based on how many words your site has and how many languages you want. This is where some people might feel the cost, because if your site has a lot of pages, the price can grow fast. But on the other hand, Weglot replaces developers, translators, SEO setup, part of the content team, and constant manual update. So it really depends on your situation. One tip is that you can choose the page you want to translate and exclude others so you won't pay for them. Support. Their support seems strong. They're known for fast responses, and they're rated very high on G2, WordPress, and Trustpilot. They also provide email support in English and French. It's simple, but it works. A few things to keep in mind. Weglot has a few things to keep in mind. The price grows with the size of your website. So if you have thousands of pages, it can get expensive. AI translations are good, but still not perfect. So you will need to review important pages manually, especially if you're in a sensitive industry. And because everything lives inside Weglot, you rely on their platform. If you uninstall it, your translations don't stay in your CMS. None of these issues is a deal breaker, of course, but they're important to know. Who Weglot is best for. Weglot is great for e-commerce stores, SaaS companies, agencies, content sites, and anyone who wants to expand into new markets quickly. It also works well for small websites or simple landing pages, especially if you're using the free plan. The only time it might not be ideal is if you need a fully free solution for a large site, or if you prefer doing all your translation work manually inside your CMS. So, Weglot is one of the easiest ways to make your website multilingual. It's fast, accurate, and packed with automation. You get AI translation, brand-aligned tone, multilingual SEO, visual editing, and a clean workflow. It can get pricey for large sites, but the time savings and SEO gains can make it worth it. If you want a simple way to translate your site at scale without rebuilding anything, Weglot is one of the best tools available. And if you want to try it, I'll leave a link for you in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.